I'm not vegan. I bet I put on a see, put on a bus. Have it gone by the weekend.
On the floor for the visiting team, at shooting guard, Seth Curry. It's time to meet the starting five for your home team. At forward, 6'9", number 35, Kevin Durant.
And San Francisco starts out with the ball. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. The guard set is Irving and Curry. Simmons is out there with Durant, and it's Claxton in at the center. And he's good on the three ball.
Now, this is going to help Josh Giddey's game. Boy, the confidence will rise if he can make these catch-and-shoot opportunities.
Wise beyond his years, Giddey has a great feel for the game and terrific court vision.
Well, the other thing you love, Greg, is the size he gives you out of the backcourt. Obviously, he needs to improve his consistency from range, but he's got all the tools you must have if you're going to be an all-star in the NBA.
Now here's Giddey, following the miss by Kyrie Irving. Where he finds Giddey. Off target with his three.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And then Durant with the dunk.
This is what Ben Simmons does, guys. If someone's open, he will find him.
Curry attacking. Fires from 14. The putback, Curry on the follow.
Well, not sure who was responsible for the blockout, but this guy got in there and dug out his points.
And so it's Irving. He brings it up for Brooklyn. It's a three-point game. Pass to Curry. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Durant against Simmons. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. First, Steven Adams picks one up.
And Simmons is an asset in so many ways. Maybe most of all, his defense.
Well, unequivocally, Greg, this guy can guard 1 through 4. And I'm going to say because of the length and the strength he has, in a pinch, he could also guard most 5s. He's terrific on the defensive glass, and he can put a ton of pressure on you in his transition game. Like, this guy is a special talent.
Now here's Giddey after the miss from Stephen Curry. Off target from three-point range. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Here's Simmons. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Well, this is one aspect you'd like to see more of from T.J. Warren. We know he's a great scorer, pretty dime there.
Curry passes to Durant. In the corner, George with it. Outside Curry. Second shot opportunity, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And this is something this guy takes pride in, capitalizing on second chance opportunities.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
What we are watching with Kevin Durant, guys, is simply greatness. This guy will go down as one of the greatest scorers the game has ever seen.
Now here's Curry. It's rebounded by Giddey.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
Well, it's hard to imagine that the play was designed to go in that direction. Boy, I'd be surprised if we see that again.
Adams' shot is off. And it's Warren with the ball for the Nets. Trailing by 2. And Simmons slams it in.
So impressive is the athleticism of Ben Simmons.
And San Francisco with possession.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Curry passes to Adams. Rebounded by the Nets. 1:53 left in the first quarter. Curry looking it over. Pass to Irving. Outside for Curry. And out of bounds as San Francisco gains possession.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
And some changes here for San Francisco. Shaq's checked in for Steven Adams. Kobe comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Carr in for Stephen Curry. Then for the Nets, Sharp's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Harris comes in for Ben Simmons. That's Mills in for Curry. It's deflected. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Passes it to Irving. Harris against Bryant. 5 to shoot. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
When Joe Harris is looking to score the basketball, defenses can overcommit. They do there and commit the foul.
San Francisco making a switch here. Hardaway's checked in. And a change for the Nets. O'Neal's checked in for T.J. Warren. Now here's Hardaway. To the paint. And there's Paul George on the assist from Penny Hardaway.
And far from just a scorer, Hardaway is also adept at finding his teammate.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Here's Mills over Carr. Mills can't hit. Pulls it up. And San Francisco tacks on 2 more.
And what makes Kobe next level? The instinct for the game. An ability to just see it before it happens.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Kobe against Harris. O'Neal kicks to Harris. Outside Irving. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Here's Bryant. And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's San Francisco up by 4. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports.
Please give a big round of applause for yours.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what do you guys think about San Francisco so far in this one?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
Setting the 4 for the Nets. Durant is the 4, with Claxton playing the 5. Then it's Thomas, and it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Duke in a shooting guard.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for San Francisco?
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
And that's what a coach loves to see in a close game. Just put your head down and make something happen.
Fires top of the key. Irving can't get it to go. San Francisco leading by 4. And it's Bryant in the corner. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Inside the paint, Bryant is just as much trouble. He's practically a sure thing from in close.
The pass to Duke. And it's off the back rim, no good. And so it's San Francisco with it. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. And here's Bryant for 3. And it's hauled in by Claxton. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Irving looking over the floor. Outside for Thomas. Action coming off the assist from KD.
3 points.
Thomas got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Torres, let me ask you this. Is Kevin Durant the greatest scoring forward ever?
I think he is, Kevin, but I also think that limits his greatness because when Kevin Durant is done and you consider the combination of his handle, his shooting, and the size. We've never seen that combination to this level. He will go down as one of the greatest ever, regardless of attribute you're trying to assign to him.
Oh, that's blocked. They get it back. They get the rebound, and it's Adams on the follow.
Well, simply stated, Steven Adams is a force to be reckoned with rebounding the basketball.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. And Simmons kicks to Irving. Takes a shot at the elbow. Count the basket.
Kyrie Irving getting to that mid-range scoring ability. Sometimes it's the only shot available.
Durant finds Adams. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. And San Francisco leads by 5. Pass to Irving. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn.
2 minutes.
Pass to Warren.
2 minutes.
Irving up top. 6 on the shot clock. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. And Adams sends it back.
Well, so good at anticipating when shots are going to go up. Steven Adams terrific protecting the basket.
And that's a foul called on T.J. Warren. That is his first foul of the game. Sharp checked in for the Nets. Joe Harris comes in for Warren. They get it back. O'Neal. And the layup's good off the glass. O'Neal's got the lead up to 7 now for San Francisco.
The strength of O'Neal is otherworldly.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the speed or is it a problem with matchups?
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Simmons dishes to Curry. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Seth Curry gives testament to the fact that you do not have to be drafted to find your way to being an integral part of teams. This guy's a tremendous basketball player.
And the Nets making a change here. O'Neal's checked in. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for San Francisco. 6-point lead. And he drives in.
Wow, well done on the part of Steph Curry. Takes advantage of his momentum off the dribble drive and gets the elevation he needs to finish with authority.
They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Curry. The finish. Plays it in off the breakaway. And it's a 10-point San Francisco lead.
Agile play to get his hand in there and get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
O'Neal against Adams. O'Neal kicks to Harris. Now, here's Sharp. Guarded closer. And it's sent back by George. Passes it to Curry. Over Irving. It's Curry. That time on the assist by Adams. Curry's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, Stephen Curry in the catch-and-shoot game is as efficient as anywhere on the floor.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. And the Nets miss again. And San Francisco with possession. They're on a 16-6 run. And San Francisco tacks on 2 more.
Slow rotation there defensively, and he gets a wide-open look from mid-range.
And I'll tell you, you look up at the scoreboard, that's correct. They have a big lead for a reason.
And we've reached halftime in this one. San Francisco leads by 14. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
give a big round of applause.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
So with James on the bench, this is the group Mike Brown has right now. Curry is out there with Josh Giddey. And then there's Steven Adams. Then it's Paul George. And it's Durant in at the 4.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe.
Guys, we have seen a number of high-caliber players from Australia. Josh Giddey adding to the reputation of the country. This guy is long, he's versatile, and he's skilled.
Now here's Simmons. 6 to shoot. And Adams sends it back. Giddey the pass to Adams.
I'll tell you, Steven Adams is a load on the block. That frame makes him an impossible check.
San Francisco shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
Team, Steven Adams. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And so Adams nails both of them.
You know, sometimes we bemoan the lack of physicality in the league these days. That is not something that applies to Mr. Steven Adams.
Outside Curry. And a miss there on the triple. San Francisco leading by 17. Got a piece of it. Here's Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
It'll be San Francisco with their first time out of the game here.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And the guys get a little bit of a break. Mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
Now here's Curry. 10 points for him. Simmons pulls it in. Brooklyn trails by 15.
And one of the many special things about Steph Curry, his loyalty. Sticking with this Warriors franchise since being drafted back in 09.
Well, put all that size to good use. Rip it off the backboard.
Here's George. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
This is a case where it's just the pure strength of Paul George, able to fight through contact so well on these shots.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Simmons. Warren comes in for Thomas. That's Mills in for Seth Curry. And talking about Steph, he is the face of the franchise. And his loyalty is shown.
Steph's been a model citizen, never complains, never causes any issues, willing to work with young teammates. He is the ideal superstar to build around.
Bounce pass from Warren. Mills looking it over. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Steven Adams picks one up.
Well, the veteran Patty Mills, understanding how to draw contact, will get an opportunity at the foul line.
Hardaway's checked in for San Francisco, and he can't hit the second. And KD's got the ball here for San Francisco. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points.
Just finding the open man and making sure it's on time and on target. This is who Josh Giddey is.
Warren on the wing. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. KD finds George, and it's George finishing it off.
That Kevin Durant with a nice feel right there. Just lead the guy to the open spot. That is beautifully done.
It's the Nets now. The pass to Mills. Back to Irving.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Over Hardaway. Tipped away.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And a drive like that one can be a knockout punch. Great finish at this juncture.
Hardaway against Irving. And another fast break for San Francisco. And Giddey gets it to go.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Timeout called the Nets.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this over.
Well, night in and night out, sometimes it's a battle of runs. Who has the most?
And some changes here for San Francisco. Bryant is checked in for Durant, and it's Carr in for Hardaway. And then for Brooklyn, Sharp comes in for Nicholas Claxton. And Harris subbed in for T.J. Warren. Pass to Giddey. That's good. And it's Kobe with the assist. Giddey's got 12 in the game.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
Now here's Mills. And the foul called on Josh Giddey. That is his first foul of the game. Brooklyn making some changes. Edwards, he's checked in for Durant. And it's Seth Curry in for Patty Mills. Here's Irving. Over Carr. Here's Sharp. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. George finds Giddey. George trying to break free.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
Pass to Curry. The kick out to Irving. Shot clock at 6. Lets the three fly. Drills it from outside. Irving's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Not sure Kyrie Irving gets enough credit for how good he is from three-point territory. He is elite from deep.
Adams' shot is good.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
And it's San Francisco in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. And you have to credit their defense for the job they've been doing against Irving. Kyrie's been almost invisible out there, and we don't say that very often. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Setting the floor for the Nets. Edwards is out there with Sharp. Then there's Irving. Then it's O'Neal. And it's Duke in at the shooting guard position.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
It's the Nets now. San Francisco making their last shot. Here's Irving. Another shot. It's deflected. Bryant has the open look. And it's out of bounds. And they say last touch by Bryant. San Francisco making a switch here.
Your home team.
Kobe's gone 1 of 4 from the field. Here's Duke, guarded by Hardaway. Kicks to O'Neal. The tray. And the Nets miss again. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball. Leaping up to the rim, Bryant sees the opening and does not hesitate to attack.
Irving dishes to O'Neal. On the wing, Irving. O'Neal inside, working on Bryant. Here's O'Neal. Back to Irving over Kuzi. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
I don't know if he's tired or what, but he is definitely holding back a little bit, and he has to step his game up right now.
And he makes that one.
Well, he's an explosive athlete with tremendous positional size. Hardaway has no issue mixing it up inside.
Now, here is Irving. And Shaquille O'Neal pulls it down. O'Neal's got 4 rebounds in this game. Kobe, that's for 2. And San Francisco checks on 2 more.
You see the number of moves Kobe has, more than capable of creating for himself with that handle.
Here's Shaq. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well. And look at how the hustle game has been going for San Francisco.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
And another theme in this game, to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
San Francisco making a switch here. James is checked in. Now here's Thomas. And the rejection by LeBron.
Well, just impressive defense by LeBron James. Such a good feel on that end of the floor. Track that shot all the way. Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Stolen away. Kuzi passes to Lyles. An easy 2 points on the layup. Lyles got 6 in the quarter.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
Here's Hardaway. And that one, good.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
Here's Thomas. San Francisco making their last shot. To the right side. Here's Duke. Guarded by Hardaway. Duke can't get it to go. Kuzi. That one good for 2. Kuzi's got his first points of the game.
I tell you, Kuzi is pretty crafty down there on the block. Has that sense of how to score in traffic.
To the wing on the left. Here's Duke. Guarded by Hardaway. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for the away team, David Duke.
The first free throw is good. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. 56 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And Curry throws it down hard.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
And the burst of quickness on display with the Mobile One drive.
And that's a thing of beauty. Certain plays, almost no words. You just sit back and appreciate it.
Here's Duke. He's covered by Arenas.
Pointing foul. Shaquille O'Neal. First personal foul. Second team foul.
First one falls for him. Joe Harris is checked in for Brooklyn.
David Duke. 2 shots.
He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line.
You know, he doesn't shrink the lead as much as he should have. That hurts a bit.
Down low, intercepted. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
James.
Boy, Joe Harris refusing to give an inch, and he is rewarded with a trip to the free throw line. Nicely done.
Joe Harris.
No good on the second free throw. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
No one near Curry as he lets it go. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
That's the game.
Fun to see that rhythm and flow from there.
Now my chain costs $500,000, and I'm plotting on a silly Billy. Made 25 million, I said, Now all of these me better, Shorty say she like me, cause she sliding through the trenches with me. Give her $1 million worth of game, like I'm wallowing Gilly. Weezy wanna Pluto ride it, this way too easy. I put your in CC, Celine, Chanel if need be. You really actors, you should've been on TV. You talking like you turned up, you really TD. It's your one and young Weezy, man, it's too easy. Different for every season, showing me they. I the feel related like they therapy. She said that don't come back, so she won't think I need it. Made it out of jungle, I ball ain't got no jumper. My uncle, never met, but I still love you. Remember that from way back? That in the hood with that made my pillow. This ain't that what you looking. It look like brass. One of your bro should have stopped you. It's your one and young Weezy, man, it's too easy. Different for every season, showing me they. The feel relaxed, it's like they therapeutic. She said that don't just got my reading and my reasons. I'm booked out the region. This jury call on me, I'm freezing. No way I'm anemic.
Put up to those photos, man, it's too easy. Y'all gon' like judo, snatch a line.